Bonjour. People have asked me how I do my Abomination and how I one-shot bosses with it. So this is going to be a showcase of the tech and how to do it. There's not going to be like a full build guide with like items and stuff, because Abomination basically doesn't need any gear to one-shot bosses, even in T4. And how you do it is that Abomination is going to get more damage the more minions it absorbs. By default, it has 30% increased damage per minion consumed. And you have also this node right here, 15% more damage per minion consumed. So this is going to be pretty big. We also have like 30% more damage per type of minion consumed and 75% more damage here. And a bit of more damage there too. And how we want to consume a lot of minions is we want to have a summoning loop of minions whenever we consume the Abomination. And to do this, we have in the summon volatile zombie tree, this node right here, 30% chance to cast volatile zombie whenever a minion dies. We have a skeleton warrior that is summoned whenever a zombie dies. And with those two nodes alone, you can already have some potential for infinite loop of summoning. And then we also pick that node right here, which is going to summon Corpse Parasite whenever the volatile zombie dies. And it's going to be like more minions for the Abomination to consume. And to help also with the summoning loop, we have this node right here, Skeleton Vanguard on kill chance. So whenever a minion dies, there is a 12% chance to summon a skeleton. And all of this basically means that you can do a loop when you are summoning the Abomination. And the longer the loop lasts, the bigger your Abomination is and the more damage it does. So let me show you guys how you do it. I'm gonna put Skeletal Mage, Summon Skeleton, Zombie, Bone Golem, and then Abomination. I want to put the Skeleton, the Bone Golem, and the Skeletal Mage on one side. Well, actually, before also, you want to have mana gear. So I recommend using Foot of the Mountain, which is going to reduce the mana cost of your skill by 6. And I have like some mana on my gear too. So whenever there is going to be a loop, a summoning loop, it's going to cost mana, because whenever whenever it summons volatile zombie, it's going to use its mana cost. So that is why. Okay, let's just say I resummon everything. I'm going to wait for my mana to go back up. I'm going to summon the volatile zombie on the other side. Okay, 2 times, and the third times, that's when you're gonna do Assemble Abomination on your zombie. See, now I put the Abomination on my zombie. And you want to check your mana. This is how you know that you're gonna summon a good Abomination, is if your mana is going to get depleted. Because whenever mana is consumed, that means that there is a loop happening. It's summoning like more minions. For example, this one is like a decent one. Then I change back to my other skills. And usually when I know it's a good summoning, is that my mana is like basically into the negative. And that's how you're gonna basically fish for a good Abomination. So by default, 500k. And if I put Shade, 7 million, 9 million, 8 million. So you see, like it is pretty it's pretty huge. And I could get like upwards to 20 million hits with the same gear. Because gear doesn't really matter. Basically for Abomination, it gets so much more damage outside of gear that you can basically be naked and still one-shot bosses. What I recommend in terms of gear, if you want to further increase the damage of Abomination, even though you don't really need it, just for fun. You can have the rings that increase the minion critical strike multipliers. You can gamble them on because they are level 31 and the gambler stops at base at level 40. You also have +2 to assemble Abomination, +3, +4 if you have Exalted. There is a unique amulet that increases also the critical strike multiplier for minions. I think it has 100%. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You also have like some other like smaller upgrades. How I do my clear on this build is that I use Bone Golem actually, and I do the retaliation with the Bone Shatter. And to proc it as often as possible, you use Reblood with this node right here that allows you to target minions. So let me show you. Boom, I put the Dread Shade on it. Then I'm gonna hit him. And whenever I hit him, you see the number in yellow. It's the Bone Shatter. And it's an AoE around him. You can actually see him. Like casting spikes all around him. That's how you clear, basically. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any question, please tell me in the comment section. Once again, I'm not the one who discovered this. It has been discovered like way in the past by other people. It's just me showcasing to you the tech, so you can do it yourself. And yeah, I'm gonna leave you with some funny clip. Right, well, bye guys. I think it's a good one. I can feel it.
Did you lose any keys?
I died at the dungeon, but I'm doing it again. I'm at the boss now.
And do you have any extra keys?
If I die here, no. I think I should be fine. Oh, yeah. I should be fine, dude. Dude, I summoned for literally 1 minute my Abo. It's gonna deal so much damage. Where is it?
And that's a tier 4, right?
Tier 4.
Good luck, man. Good luck on the kill.
Thank you. I one-shot it. Oh my god.
One shot?
I one-shotted the boss. One hit.
Dude.
It's already better.
How slain? Dude, I think I'm not leeching anymore. Or maybe my damage is so drastically reduced.
This.
I don't get frailty shred. This dude was Smasher guy.
Deals so much damage.
I think I can't use this, right?
Okay, I killed Jurat for. Nice. Just have to summon for 2 minutes, and yeah, that's pretty easy.